Hello, CFA Nation. I am back. Right now, we got Shaw with back-to-back fours off Khalil Ahmed. And we are underway with the second match, DC versus SRH. This is a get-right match for SRH after their last win. If they can pull out a win here, they can definitely get themselves back in the standings. I do believe DC will win this game. That's my pick. But let's see what happens. Head to head, 2 innings, 16 runs, 2 outs for Shaw versus Shigadawin. So we'll see. Oh, and Prithvi Shaw with 12 runs on the first 3 balls, pumping Khalil Ahmed right now. Now, Khalil Ahmed does hold the advantage on him. 2 winnings, 2 wickets, only 16 runs. But so far, Prithvi Shaw's doing well this over. What's up, Abdullah? What's going on, people? We just finished watching a great game. If you were a CSK fan, CSK now at the top of the charts. What's on my shirt? That's bothering me, by the way. There we go. At the top of the charts, CSK. And now we've got DC, who went last year to the playoffs, went to the championship. What's up, Vendo? What's up, Goodman? Chiraj, what's up? Goodman, what's up? Gabe just squashed Ant-Man. You just watched Ant-Man for the first time? Oh, guys, no. Can't sleep. After I get off of here, I'm probably going to do the first part of the match. I got to go to church, so. But I wanted to wake up for that RCB for sure. I was excited about that. I'm taking the early session of church today because we got a dinner later on, or I should say a barbecue later on. But, man, got to say. Oh, that's good stuff right there. Oh, Boovie. Boovie is out injured again. Guys, I tell you, if Boovie can just stay healthy. 12 without loss in the first over, and Khalil Ahmed bounced back. Bounced back. Yeah, all 3 wickets. I decided against it yesterday, to be honest. We had a busy day, guys, and I just want to know. I got to do some more research because, honestly, I do not know what's going on with KKR. And before I start making just comments off my show, you know what I mean? Like off my sleeve. You guys know I wear my emotions on my sleeve. I need to do more research because something is going on there and I'm not liking it. Wow, I'm surprised about that. SRH has 10 changes already this year. It makes sense that DC has 7 because remember, they don't have Norkia still. They didn't have Axar Patel until today, so they've been kind of rotating that. But that is very interesting that these 2 teams have the most changes. Shaw is in the groove today. He does look good. KKR's dugout is divided. There is something going on there. I agree, Nahan. I don't know what's going on. And before I mention something, I want to do my research because I think it'll be unfair to either bash Owen Morgan or Russell. I was hoping we get some clarity yesterday in the press conferences. We didn't. They're, just acting like nothing. Like, is that going to run away for a 4? And it did. They're acting like what's up, Nikhil? They're acting like they didn't see what happened yesterday. Like They didn't see the fact that you had Andre Russell there with his arms crossed, looking visibly upset, or the fact that Andre Russell didn't even bowl yesterday. So I want to figure out what's going on. I appreciate that, Gaurav. I appreciate that. Respect for the game, man. I love the game. So Dewan and Shaw rotating strikes right now. Natu is under leg surgery. When did Natu get hurt? I didn't even know Natu was hurt. No, guys, Nick very seldomly covers matches on Sundays. He's got a church commitments. So he'll be in the chat, I'm sure, saying hi, but we will not expect Nick today. What happened to Natu? Somebody help me out here. When did he get hurt? You know, and that runs away for 4. Shaw is really playing well, and he's playing quickly. Great strike rate, 16 on 7. That's his 4th boundary in the first 2 overs. What's up, Han? Got hurt in the nets? He got hurt in the nets? That sucks. So he's under leg surgery. Did a comebacker come back and kneecap him? What do you guys think? Wow. Shaw with another boundary. 6 boundaries in the first 2 overs. 2 of them by Shaw. Interesting. Where's Nick? Nick won't be in today, guys, unfortunately. Shaw England Test Series. You know what? It's a possibility because Shubman Gill has been struggling. He hasn't looked good in the IPL either. He didn't look good the last few games for India against England, I should say. So I don't know, man. Not the Ryan has a fragile body. That sucks. If I were making the decision today, just today, I would go with Shaw over Shubman Gill. Shubman Gill's just looked bad. He's out of form. And it happens, guys. It's a reoccurring injury with Natu. Okay. That's not good. That's not good. Those soft tissue injuries that happen all the time, that means he's prone to injury. Those never heal properly. That ain't good. $26-0. Let's update the score. Two overs. I mean, this is guys are scoring super quick. Gabe, nice to see you again. Agreed, Krishna. Nice to see you. Not through out of cricket for at least 3 months. That's sad. Drop. Gabe, tell something about Jadeja. Jadeja is the best all-rounder in the world as I'm seeing it right now. Man, I mean, his fielding just puts him up there. I think against Jason Holder and Ben Stokes. I mean, the fielding is ridiculous. Already a drop for SRH. That is not good. What's up, Phil93? What's up, Reneel? That is bad. The way Punjab, KKR, SRH, and RR are playing, the rest don't even have to get to the bottom 4. Guys, if you take Jadeja better than Stokes, that's just my opinion. But we're talking about all-rounders, which means affecting all the facets of the game. Stokes may be the best offensive all-rounder, but when we're talking about all-rounders, did you see the runouts and the plays Jadeja made today, the ones he made so far this season? And the bowling with his wickets, I think Holder's the best bowler of all three of them, but I would take the guy that can do all three things. That's just my opinion. Agreed. Tom Curran's the best. Nick's not here, man. Tom Curran doesn't bother me. He bothers Nick, but it's all good. I think that he's one of the best players on the Indian team. But that's my opinion, Robbie. Jadeja more consistent. Stokes Superman on his day. Yeah, Stokes with the bat is better than both Holder and Jadeja, but Holder I think is a better bowler, and Jadeja does all three things well, but he's a superb fielder. So I got to give it to the guy that ticks all three boxes. Like literally, Jadeja won that game for you today. Bottom line, 62, 4 wickets. The run out, he won the game. Yeah, definitely. I'm hoping I can travel next year, next summertime, and head over to India. Again, for those of you that did not follow the first stream this morning, the situation is bad out there, and I just wanted to make sure I expressed my concern. Oh, Shaw, a man possessed. Big 6 right there, maximum. 6 for Shaw, 26 on 13. Shaw's your vice captain. Love it. Love it. Cricket for Americans. Phil 93 says, for me, it's Stokes. You have to look at how many historic match-winning performances Stokes has put in. He does it when it really counts. He's a true match winner. Hey, and again, that gives you a lot of context there. Match winning is important. Being that big guy. I'm just talking about as a player being able to do all the things. But that makes a lot of sense, and I respect your opinion. Trust me, I still got Stokes there. For the longest time, I said Stokes was the best. But I've seen in the England series and now this series in the IPL, Stokes is often injured, and his fielding isn't as good as Jadeja. His bowling isn't as good as Holder. So there's some stuff holding about. But I love Holder. I mean, not Holder. I love Holder too, but I love Stokes. Nice job, Renil. You're ahead of me. She jumped from 63 to 47. Let me guess, Renil. You had Jadeja. Gabe needs to go to Jamaica first and meet cousins of Campbell and and Uncle Sam Butner. I'm not sure if I'm allowed over there, man. They're looking for me at the airport. There's pictures of my face. Nah, bro. I'd sit down and have some coffee with them, and I would, listen. I respect every single athlete, even the worst athlete, guys. You got to understand, would beat the bricks off of us in that game. To be even a bench player, you've got to be so good. Whether you're talking about cricket, the NBA, NFL. But when I'm comparing them, I'm not saying they're garbage compared to me or the weekend cricketer or the tennis ball cricketer. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about the other professionals. But of course, these guys are all great. Today's umpire. Wow. Can you pronounce it? Anatha Padmathaneth. Wow, I can't do this. That's a lot of this. That's tongue twister. Yeah, Jadeja's fielding, which wins matches alone. The fielding is what's really impressed me. 236 points for Jadeja today. You got to be kidding me. What a match. People play tennis table tennis cricket. Really? Just say you can't, Gabe. Yeah, I can't say that. I tried. Wow, Renee, he got you 328 points today as your vice captain. Good on you, girl. Good on you. My captain is always Tom Curran. It doesn't matter if your team is playing or not. I respect that. I get you, Gabe. Pro sportsmen are in the top 5% on people on Earth, but in the company at the bottom 40% look like garbage next to the top 10%. Exactly, Han. And you'd be surprised how good some of these guys are. Just case in point, right? One of my son's pitching coaches was PJ Bevis. He's an Australian guy. PJ Bevis played for the New York Mets. He played on the Australian national team as well, I believe, for baseball. At age 40 plus, when he was coaching the team, this guy could still throw the ball, 89 miles an hour, 90, and throw gas with movement. He was absolutely sick. Now, PJ Bevis was a great Australian baseball player. He was a decent major league player, but he wasn't like a superstar or anything like that. Guys, the average pro, even the worst pro, is amazing. Gabe, your thoughts on Smudge as an opener in T20 like Kohli? It's tough, man, because Smudge, he ain't gonna open on this team. That's Shigadowan and Shaw, right? They're going good this year. Why change it? I don't think Smudge is as bad as a T20 player as people say he is, but he's definitely not as good. What app do you guys play fantasy? We play fantasy on what's it? IPL. Let me go ahead and adjust this score here, guys. And then maybe somebody could put in our fantasy code so that Subham can join us. Over 200 people playing, tons of fun. You'll start way behind, but you'll have tons of transfers. 39 overs in the book. 39 overs. Sorry, 39 runs, 4 overs in the books in the power play. DC got a really good start so far. And next ball here for Shaw. Pumps it on the ground for a single. Shaw, 31 off 17. Impressive. Dream 11, right? Yeah, we played. Is it Dream 11? I think it is. Gabe, according to you, which player will be man of the tournament? That is tough. It's still too early. I tell you what. Maxwell has been so good for RCB this year. Today was standing. He's been so good. I think he's been a big surprise. Harsha Patel before today hadn't faltered. He's the leading purple cap winner. Man, it's tough. It really is. It's IPL fantasy at Gabe. I think it is. Chahal faced 23 balls today, most by RCB. Yeah, but to be fair, I think his strike rate was 10. Who is the best cricketer suitable for situations? It's going to be really athletic guys. Like, I can almost guarantee you, Jadeja could play Major League Baseball right now today, especially fielding. He's amazing. You could easily transition him to shortstop. Some of the arms these guys have, Jofra Archer, if you teach him proper pitching mechanics, he can get it up there, throw gas. Batters that have quick hands like Kohli, Sky, guys like that would easily make the transition. Powerful guys like Pollard that can hit the ball a long way would make the transition. Honestly, many cricketers could play baseball because there's so many. There's such similar skill sets. They really are. Butler could play on an MLB player easily. I agree with that, Han. Gabe, last year RCB started well, but then lost 5 consecutive matches at the end, so they can't say that at any moment they'll finish. Yeah, I mean, I don't see that happening this year. I don't see that happening this year, but we'll see. Oh my gosh, Shaw is just playing a masterful inning here. I'm right now watching this saying to myself, man, DC is almost back. They got Axar Patel today. They're still missing Norkia. But once they got Norkia, Axar Patel, as much as I love CSK, DC to me is still the most complete team. You know, RCB is great. Can't take anything away from RCB. But we saw today that tail end is not as deep as DC, and that batting lineup is not as deep as DC. But what do you guys think about DC? Gabe, did you know Shane Warren groomed Jadu when he was Rajasthan Royals captain and nicknamed him Rockstar? I did not. Gabe, if you get a chance to play IPL, which team would you like to choose and why? Chennai. And why? Because I never had the arm to be a pitcher in baseball. And I was a catcher, but I loved pitching. But I'd be able to be a spinner as long as I, learned the proper mechanics. And that would be so much fun. The way the ball turns, that would be so much fun. Gabe, do you think Nathu can play after the injury? I hope so, man. That's a big blow because he is King Yorker, man. KKR has depth. KKR has depth, but they just don't have any what's the word? They don't mesh well. They don't have any continuity. DC will win, no question. I'm saying DC, no matter what's going on in the standings right now, remember, they haven't had their full team all year. They didn't have Rabada, the first 2 games. They still don't have Norkia. They didn't have XR Patel the first 3 games. It's been tough. Hello, sir. Hello to you. Hello to you. Nice little defend there by Shaw. Nice little defend there by Shaw. Once AB retires, I probably won't be diehard RCB fan. You got to do it, Mira. You got to stick to your guns. Prithvi is called the next Tendulkar. You know what? I don't know. I wouldn't go that far, but the kid's got a lot of talent. Look at those strike rates. Oof. That was close. All right. right, that Simba's so crazy. Thank you for the super chat. The coaches for Rajasthan Royals and Mumbai Indians hold the highest test partnership of 624 runs. Two of the greatest Sri Lankan players and good friends. That match will be fun. Wow, that's crazy. Gil, Shaw, Padicle, Sky, everyone wants to be the next Tendulkar. Of course they do. Those are some good names there, though, man. Look at that list. Gil, Shaw, Padicle, Sky. I think I would rate them right now. Sky, Shaw, Padicle, Gil. I don't know. What do you guys think? Just as far as being a pure batsman, what do you guys think? Padicle is left-handed. No, we're not comparing them directly to Sendal Tendulkar, but as far as being able to impact the game, Rory Burns is the next John Campbell. That is hilarious. That is hilarious. No, I don't hate Rory Burns that much. Yeah, Shaw is the most effortless batsman in most recent times. Guys, when he does that, just flick of the wrist, for a six over extra cover, you just got to be like, oh my gosh. Sky is a bit too old now for that. Should have been picked earlier. That's a good question. Why did it take so long for Sky to become? Because I thought he was younger, like Prithvi Shaw and Shubman Gill and Padicle. But why did it take so long for people to discover Sky? That's a good question. Because he's in his 30s already, right? You would say Padicle, okay. Gabe, I have Manny Machado. That's funny. And Corey Seager as my captain. Why wasn't Shaw picked earlier? What's up, Boom? Glad to see your account is back. You love Sky. Oh, yes, I do. Gabe, Rory Burns has an arrogant beard. He must be hated on. Sky played for KKR and was pretty brat as young. He was a brat, like he wasn't a mature player, is what you're saying? Sky was average earlier, but he hit his peak the last 2 years. So it just took him some time to develop. That happens in American sports too, where guys figure it out as they get older, which is crazy, but it happens. Okay, why America and most European countries don't play cricket? I can't speak about much much European countries, but for America, I can tell you that America early on in the American experience, as they say, right? It used to be the colonies of England. So when they got their independence, they really tried to change a lot of the tradition. That's why they got rid of the monarchy, for instance, and they tried to get rid of a lot of those things. And one of those is, and I'm assuming, was cricket, which is why they created their own game in baseball. It's the same mentality. You can see where they got the idea for it, but they wanted to name it something different because they wanted their own game. And I just think it's part of, like Rockefeller says, that history right there. Sky was not the Sky 5-6 years ago. In recent years, he's been real good. Interesting. Gabe, how good was to hear today that he wasn't carrying drinks? So good that I'm trying to debate who do we drop next, because I don't want to drop the here. But if Moeen Ali is back, you got to play Moeen Ali. Are we dropping Sam Curran? You're not dropping Faf. Dwayne Bravo is our deaf specialist. He was good. Man, he was good. Cricket isn't that old. Really? I thought cricket would have been around since that time. Maybe America didn't want to copy the English sports. I got to check to see which came first. I could have sworn American baseball was born off cricket. Drop Faf, the guy that's gotten 250s in a row? No way. Prithvi Shaw, 39 off 25. This might be one of his best opening innings I've seen. Shikhar Dhawan for right now, 52. And this is Chennai, guys. 52 in the power play. That is basically what CSK got. And you saw how that ended up. So, really good score so far. And it looks like Shikhar Dhawan and Shaw are just comfortable playing off of each other. Prithvi mushed? I don't think so. Drop Bravo and play Tahir and Moeen Ali. I would do that. Only who's gonna be our death bowler? Gabe, do I ever sleep? Seldomly. I don't agree with this, the doctor. Shaw is unnecessarily arrogant. He refuses to practice if he feels he's gonna be bad on that day. I've never heard that. That's interesting. Wow. Okay. Cricket is one of the oldest sports ever with football. That's what I thought. First international game was played between America and Canada. Originally, cricket used a bat more like baseball bat than a modern cricket bat. Okay. Cricket was invented in the 18th century. Then, that's before baseball. All right, here goes Shankar. And that's going to run away for 4. Did that touch the boundary or no? Interesting. Where's Captain Nick? He is he's got church today, guys. Wow. What a stop. What a stop. SRH can't buy a wicket here. Well, when do you think they're going to bring in that man right there? Rashid Khan. Every time they need a wicket, that's who they go to. Bravo will be dropped because Delhi wicket spins. CSK will love it. Yum, yum. Yeah, I mean, if that happens, and I mean, CSK still has Mitchell Satner too as a spinner. Obviously, you saw what Jadeja did today. Moeen Ali will succeed there. Oof. Gabe, on average, how many? Hey, yo, Gabe, on average, how many strippers do you see? That's hilarious. It's Vegas. There's a lot. There's a lot out here. Renell. Gabe, please notice one thing. One good length delivery in Stump's line, and you'll see how Prithvi Shaw struggles to hit it. SRH has just been bowling him poorly, fixing or whatever. Well, here's the thing with Prithvi Shaw. He had that gap last year, right? Between his pat and his bat and his pad. So he's cleaned that up a little bit. He got dismissed cheaply only once that I can remember this year. Oh, that's such a good question. If I get a chance to meet a cricketer, who will it be and why? It's tough. There's so many great cricketers out there. There's so many great cricketers. I think probably the universe boss, because he's a West Indian, I'm a West Indian, and it's tough. Joe Burns. Joe Burns doesn't want to meet Joe Burns. What are you talking about? It's your true love, Jordan Gay. John Campbell. Okay. I mean, I'd hang out with John Campbell and Joe Burns, but that wouldn't be my one guy I want to hang out with. Wait, Gabe, I never asked that question. Did somebody hack you, Renil? Uh-oh, I think Renil might have gotten hacked. Having originated in southeast England, it became the country's national sport in the 18th century and has developed globally in the 19th and 20th century. Excellent. And a boundary there for Darwin. Sugar Darwin with a nice boundary there. And these guys are absolutely holding court out here today in Chennai. Oh, man. I thought that was a weird question, Renil. I was like, okay, but, whatever. IPL is trash. Zaid, you're nuts, bro. You're nuts. Stop it. Let's begin playing Among Us, though. We have an imposter. It's not a hack. It's an imposter. Okay. Oh, we have an imposter among us. Please react to Virat Kohli's business empire on Cricket Tuesday. IPL imposter. Gabe, this has been the most boring IPL I remember. Are you kidding me, Mira? Come on. You weren't saying that when RCB was 4-0. Think about some of the games that have come down to a wire. 200 being chased. It's been crazy. Test cricket greater than IPL. Well, I got to say that. I agree. I love Test first. Test is my favorite. I agree with that. First Boomer, now me. Oh, Renil. Don't worry, Renil. You'll never be banned. IPL has done more for cricket than any other format or tournament. I agree with that. Let me tell you something. IPL is why cricket is going to be big in America, because it's the format that Americans will get behind because it's shorter, more exciting. I personally love Test, but I think it was smart for them to bring in the IPL, and they're picking smart cities too. LA, right? Not a bigger city than LA. Oh, Rashid Khan tried a full toss Dewan there. Was it Dewan? Yes, Gabe. I like the fact that RCB is doing well, but it has been the most boring IPL. That's crazy. I mean, I think it's been really, maybe because I've been struggling so much with KKR and I had so many bad picks. I feel like I was wrong. Who knows? Gabe, you should react to Dear CSK. It has no copyright issues too. All right, all right. So Prithvi Shaw and Shikhar Dhawan are just rotating the strike comfortably. It's boring because of the lack of audience, I feel. You know what? That does make a big deal. Fans screaming, it, you know, rocking the stadium. That unnerves players. You know what I mean? It takes away a team's home field advantage. They're at 70, guys, in the eighth over. 70 for nil. I'm doing good. And man, Shaw is just playing masterfully right now. Okay, let me slap some at easy there. No oil slapping, no oil snapping. Is this the fake Grenille? I think it is. Let me time her out. Let's see. Yeah, Boomer, I didn't type that question. Yeah, Renil got a doppelganger. Boom. Oh, wow. Prithvi Shaw. What a shot there. Came down the track on Rashid Khan. That's crazy. Quick bat speed. Woo. Fans do make the game. It's not the same without them. I agree. Ooh. Joy says, I hate fans. They suck. I love it without the fans. That's funny. Let's keep it peaceful in the chat, people. Prithvi Shaw is hot today. I agree. T10 in the Olympics. Interesting. Why no New York City team in American leagues? What are you talking about? There's not a New York City team in the American League. What sport? In baseball, we got the New York Yankees. They're New York and the New York Mets. They're from the city. Basketball, the New York Knicks and Brooklyn Nets. They're from New York City. Hockey, we got the New York Islander and the New York Rangers. They're from the city. I mean, the only teams that we have from outside of the city are the Giants and the Jets, and they play in Jersey. $48 for 33 for Shaw, 26 off 22 for Sugar Darwin, 76 runs in the 10th over, I should say. I appreciate that. Yeah, no, definitely. I appreciate that. Boomer can't even see the account that is impersonating me. Gabe, man, you're crazy for the game. It's an awesome game, man. Gabe, please say whistle Podu? Whistle Puda? Gabe, which league is the best in the world? CPL, PSL, BBL, or IPL? Why? I think IPL is the best in the world. They got the best players. The production is really, really good. I think that they've done so much for the game and they brought in so many legends. Everything after that is just I mean, I've watched the PSL, the CPL. Man, I've watched the Sri Lankan Premier League. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll watch anything as far as cricket's concerned. And I think that the production value, the players, the competition level, it's everything is better in the IPL. But it's still my second favorite format. I still enjoy Test much better. You know what I mean? Than T20 in general. You know, Test is so much fun because it's a 5-day match. You know what I mean? And you might beat me on the first day, but can you beat me for 5 days? You might have a good day, but can you beat me for 5 days? Case in point, RCB versus CSK today. If this was a test match, okay, RCB could have easily said, okay, CSK got day one. Let's come back. But here, you lose a match, you lose a match. You know what I mean? 80 for no loss after 10. Wow. 50 up for Prithvi Shaw. 50 up for Prithvi Shaw. Nick's going to love that. That's Nick's guy. He loves him some Prithvi Shaw. And we'll be in the 11th over shortly. Now, do you guys think that they need to accelerate is the question. Do they need to accelerate? Yeah, Pashub Kane, I can't even pretend to say that. Love from India, love from America. Yeah, no, I was calling for Shaw's removal as well. And then, you know, somebody explained to Nick how young Shaw is. And he's been on the Shaw train. I think he started him 3 times already this year. He loves him some Shaw. I'm coming more around to him. Love from Mars. Gabe, I be going on to check my account. All right, go ahead, love. Rashid Khan gets Sugar Darwin there. Rashid Khan with a wicket. It's almost guaranteed that on a turning track like this, Rashid Khan's going to get a wicket. Gone. Bowled out Rashid Khan.
Hello. And as soon as I show up, he takes a wicket.
There goes my captain. Those of you that wanted to know, there goes my captain.
Oh, I have no idea who my captain is. I really tried to fix my team. I have 13 transfers left for the rest of this. Okay. So I'm going to do one of those things where I still have that option where I can revamp the entire team. Yeah. I'll do that next week. I'll do that on Saturday or something.
You can't waste that this early. What is wrong with you?
Hello, everyone. Hello. I can't have much to I'm supporting SR. I think I'm supporting. I don't know who I'm supporting. I just know I'm supporting a good match because Prithvi Shaw has been batting so well. There's this 1-6 that he hit early on that I saw, and I was like, this is outstanding hitting. What did he just do? Dhawan goes trying to. Was that a sweep shot? What did he try to do there?
He tried to come up the crease. He tried to charge up the crease on him.
To Rashid
Khan?
Got
bowled out. Yeah, to Rashid Khan. Yeah, exactly.
Why would he?
And Rashid Khan's almost guaranteed a wicket on these grounds.
Yeah, it's Chennai. It's going to spin.
Boomer says, I got 69 transfers left. Can I borrow some transfers?
Can I borrow some, please? Can I have half of your transfers?
Can I get some transfers?
Oh,
man. Ajay, you're not a gambling man, I can tell, bro. Because you'd be the guy in the casino putting all your chips in.
Oh, man. I've never gambled in my life. I have no idea how to do it. So when I have to play these types of games, it's like, okay, I'll make changes. I'll make 8 changes for one game on a random Thursday. Okay? Oh, man.
How many did you say you have left, bro?
I think I have 13, maximum 14 transfers left. It's not even half the season yet.
Wow, bro.
Oh,
look at that ball. Look at that ball. What a ball.
Definitely. Abhilaf says, Azad, please say whistle podu. I just said it. It's basic. It's the. Oh, he came down the track and completely misread the length. He thought it was going to be a lot fuller, but it was quite short.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Rashid Khan is good. Han Solo has not used a single transfer. Are you serious? What?
Oh yeah, he set up his team. He's going for the wooden spoon.
Well, Michael Faraday asks, Azad, did you catch that Jaduk? Yes, I did. I was on the stream with Gabe. It was amazing. It was brilliant.
He was on the earlier. He was on the earlier stream, guys. Yeah. He was there, and we had a lot of fun. We were letting Najib had a business as an RCB fan in there. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Gabe, I think that RCB is doing well, but it really has been boring. Just wait till everything is back to normal. Before there was 4 or 5. There was a max of 4 or 5 one-sided matches. All the other were decided in the last over. That's how it started, didn't it? All the matches, the first 3 or 4 matches were all decided by a few runs, and now we've seen a few blowouts. So I understand what you're saying, Mira. And I think that, like I said, you just got the Royals. I don't know how you bounce back from the season they've had. And it is not their fault. It is not their fault.
100%. Well, I was just going to add, they actually won yesterday against KKR. But even then, you look at the scorecard, it looks convincing, but that's more KKR being not very good rather than Rajasthan Royals being that good. You know what I mean? So Rajasthan, I said it before the tournament started. For me, Rajasthan will be number 8. It'll be very difficult for them to bounce back. Yeah. The only team that could potentially take over is KKR.
It's KKR because they're imploding.
Yeah. Han Solo says, Azad, are you hoping for a Gabe rant on Bairstow? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. It would be great. I would love to see Bairstow get a golden duck today.
You know what's killed me, honestly? I have not taken Bairstow all year, and he's been so consistent for SRH. Today, I could have put him in there, and he would have been cheaper. I could have, but I refused to do it because I said I'm not doing it.
Oh, wow. Smudge wasted. If he doesn't bat 3, he's useless. Interesting. But Pant had to play. Pant hasn't had many chances to bat this season, or if he has, he hasn't been able to, make the most of it. So he's just come in because he wants to take a look at what can he do. There you go, sir. What if he actually fires? Because Rishabh Pant firing is probably the best thing for DC, isn't it?
Oh my gosh.
Am I behind? I'm behind. Can you imagine?
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, that's a... Ooh.
What a mistake. DC, what a mistake. Pant basically got Shaw run out.
Yes.
Now, I feel like this is Pant's fault.
Okay, there are two schools of thought here, okay? Let me see if... Okay, yeah, it seems like he's... out
Shaw's
by a foot. He's out by a foot. Okay, so it has gone behind the batsman, so gone behind the striker, which means it's the non-striker's call. So it was Prithvi Shaw's call to run, technically speaking. However, he didn't probably hear him, and that's why Shaw has to go. And joy, man. Azad, you much light. You got my captain out, and now you wish that my vice captain Bairstow get out on golden duck. He's played well. Shaw played well, but that was a mixture. I'm not going to say that's only one person's fault, but I would blame Shaw more than Rishabh Pant at this point, because that is Shaw's call. And if Shaw did say yes or whatever, then Pant should have gone. But Pant probably didn't know where the ball was. He was like, I'm not running. And then when he ran halfway, he's like, I came in early to bat, okay?
I'm not going anywhere.
I'm not going anywhere. Smith comes in. Good call. I think Smith and Pant might be interesting. Smith is good on these types of tracks as well.
Yeah, on the slower tracks, he's good for sure. Hey, hold on for a second. Hajar, hold it down. Let me get these people up because we got church in a little bit.
Yeah, no problem at all. Who else? Ravi says, who else agrees? Asjad. Oh, I appreciate that, Ravi. Thank you. Thank you very much. That is very kind of you. It is 85 for 2, 11.4 overs, and Pant just plays that to square leg for a single. I feel bad for him. I do feel bad for Shaw, but he should have realized that there's no run there. Yeah, that's a lot more Shaw's fault than Pant's. Yeah, I don't want to call. Yeah, thank you, Krishna. It was Shaw's call. Bad by Shaw. He could see the ball and the batsman. Yep, agreed. Shaw's call, set off. Didn't call. Yep. Sorry, I can't really put the thing on the screen. The comment. Jihan said, "Is Gabe coming back?" Gabe will be coming back. Yes, he should be in a little while. Then we're gonna shift over to my stream for about half an hour or so, and then Gabe does have to go off to church. Joy says, "I feel bad for Shaw's hairline." Dude, it's fine. If he keeps playing this way, no one will care about his hairline. Where are we? Shaw's call. There we go. Not good fielding. Well, I thought it was an all right piece of work because he just threw it right at the right end, and Suchit took the stumps out. So not too bad, right? Suchit is about to finish his overs. Goodness me. He's been very economical so far. Oh, Smudge is here. Yes, Ravi, Smudge is here. Sean says, is Lendl Simmons on an IPL blacklist since kicking in out of the T20? I don't think he's on a blacklist. He's just probably doing something else. Or maybe they don't consider him a player they should go for. Because, mega auction's happening next year. Let's see if he actually gets selected next time around. Ray says, Asjad! Well, Ray, how you doing, man? How's it going? We've just got a break on my end. I'm just gonna check this. Yeah, it's 86 for 2 at the end of the 12th over. Prithvi Shaw scoring a 50 off 35 balls, played very well, and then ran himself out basically. Shikhar Dhawan tried to come down the track to Rashid Khan, bad move, and then once again he got stumped. And Shikhar Dhawan is the orange cap holder. Let's see if he can sustain that position. Because Harshal Patel, even though he got pumped in that last over for 37 runs, he did, he's still the purple cap holder, right? Shogun, yeah, I think I've seen that one. Hansel says, oh, this is Asjad. I thought that Nick got a lot younger. Well, I appreciate it. If Nick wore glasses, I would say I can't doubt you mistaking me for him. All right, no problem, Michael. Enjoy your day. I like Smudge only when he is not playing against India, right? I like Smudge all the time, right? I think he's an absolutely brilliant batsman. He's a very good batsman. The way he's bettered himself since 2013, it's awesome to see. He's considered one of the 4 best batsmen around the world, one of the 5 at least, right? So it's great. It's great. Ray says, I'm from Bangalore, not a massive RCB fan, more of a neutral, but there is Jadeja 3D. Yep, Jadeja is awesome. The answer is always John Campbell. Love it, Han Solo. Why do you think DC dropped Lalit Yadav? They dropped Lalit Yadav because they wanted to bring in Akshar Patel. Honestly, there's no other choice. Lalit Yadav had a pretty good match last time, okay? But the only reason is because Akshar Patel is their first choice. They've gone with Akshar Patel coming back into the side. Pushpi says, Asjad RR won first 5 games in 2014, but still didn't reach the playoffs. This time it might happen with RCB. I can't say that this one match should decide where RCB's season goes, but this was a terrible performance by RCB. And largely, I think it's because CSK played very well. The openers did well, then even in the middle order. And when Jadeja came in, that drop catch changed everything. Yes, RCB found it difficult to bat on this particular track, but I don't see this being the turning point for RCB's season this year. Krishna says, which player was the first to get the hoodie line named after Renell? Oh, was it not Jordan? Pasper says, don't know why DC are making Pant play conservative. I think this could be the captaincy. So Pant is the captain. Maybe this is the way he wants to play, or this is the way he's playing because he's captain. He thinks he needs to stay on this pitch. Listen, it's Chennai. Chennai, we've seen this entire season. Last 10 overs, you can lose wickets like that. So is it not better you have one of your best batsmen, as in Smith, who can stay there, take quick singles, and you're genuinely your most explosive batsman, Rishabh Pant, your most unorthodox, exciting batsman, Rishabh Pant, stay there as well. And they develop an innings. And when in the last 3 they need to fire, or last 4, whatever, they can actually fire. Wow! Oh! That is absolutely hilarious. Will that be given a no ball? I think that should be called a no ball. Technically, that should be called a no ball, not a dead ball. Please call it a no ball. Please call it. I think that should be a no ball. Yes, I'm always towards bowlers and stuff, but that one just like, wow, what a ball. I feel bad because Rishabh Pant should have smashed that. Oh, hello, Gabe.
What's up, bro? Thanks for holding it down. That definitely looks like a no ball. Are you kidding me?
Oh, yes. Good call. I think it slipped or it hit something. That's why it flew over. So they're saying it should be called a dead ball, but I think that should be a no ball. Yeah, I think that should be a no ball. Where are we? What just happened?
That's kind of like an Ephus pitch in baseball where they throw it and it just floats up and floats back down. Now, if Pant smashes that for a 6, is it a 6?
Yeah, it should be because it was a no ball, right? But he didn't. He only got a single.
Mush is back. What's up, Renell? The mush is back. The mush is back.
Oh, man. Bharat, Azad, did you see the final? Yes, I did. It was an underwhelming episode. It was all right. Nothing surprising happened. The only difference between, Anthony Mackie and the comic book version is the beard. But yeah, he looks pretty much exactly the same. Oh, reverse sweep through. Backward point for 4. Wow.
Ooh, I love it.
Wow, my friend.
Oh, Smudge.
Smudge doing Smudge things, which actually he's doing Rishabh Pant things. Smudge doing Pantonian things.
So do you agree with Pant playing this way? I don't. I think Pant needs to come down lower in the order and be that free player that he is for the Indian Test team, that when he comes in to smash. And
Don't you think because it's Chennai, it makes sense for him to get into this pitch rather than, coming in and just trying to go hell for leather from the first ball? Because it's this Chennai pitch, we've seen almost every game, the last 10 overs, you lose wickets like that, and you don't score enough runs, and then you start to lose the game.
Right, which is why I went with a Vish Khan, by the way, today, because he's a death bowler, and I'm hoping he gets me some wickets. You're right. I just think maybe that's why he put himself in. I just think he's been playing very conservatively. You cannot tell me that the new captains this year haven't struggled. I feel like Pant has struggled. Samson has struggled. It's a lot of pressure being a captain, guys.
Of course. Captain, keeper, batting in the top order. It's great. Also, Anhek Kumar Ray says, Gabe, go to sleep. You don't have to work so hard. You know what? I was gonna say that in the previous stream. You've been up since like Saturday morning.
Since like 3. But I'm gonna hang out with you here a little bit before I gotta get ready for church. And then we'll send CFA Nation your way. And man, hopefully you can bring down this win. We're rooting for DC. Are you rooting for DC or SRH?
I don't know yet. I haven't decided. I can't remember what I said a couple of days ago.
I think DC will win. Here's my question, though. Isn't it better if SRH wins? Because then that just puts more space between CSK
and everyone else.
And everyone else. You know what I mean?
Yeah, what a stop. Is that Abhishek? Whoever the fielder is, right?
That should have been a 4.
Oh, fielding, bro.
That should have been a 4.
Fantastic fielding. Yeah, if we think tactically, yes, SRH should win. That's the tactics that we need to use. But I think DC's openers played really well. I think Prithvi Shaw batted very well. This is the testing point, right? The next 7 overs. Can DC get to 150, 160, or not?
And that's why I don't mind the way Dhawan got run out. The way he got out, because he was trying to smash the ball. But the run out there on the mistake by Shaw, who was already settled in as a mistake, because you want to score your most runs in the first 10 overs, because you figure the last 10 overs, if you get 60 runs, you're lucky. 60 runs is a lot. I love Chennai's pitch, bro. I love Chennai's pitch.
It's an equalizer, isn't it? I love it. Not many people do. I've been loving the fact that, it's not the typical, you go crazy in the last 5 overs. You have to play. You have to take your time. Oh, Rishabh Pant with a reverse sweep. What a shot. Oh, that went so quickly to the boundary as well. Out of nowhere.
It's such a dangerous shot, bro. But when you get it, it's you know what I mean? It's effective, but
100%.
Too many guys reverse shots, bro. Reverse sweep, and it drives me crazy. Don Antonio,
Gabe,
read your comment.
Yeah, go for it.
Gabe, is it chilly where you are? You got 4 wins out of 6. Hell frozen over. That's a good one. It actually is windy in Vegas this weekend. It's super windy. I don't know what's going on.
It's called the mush being lifted. I don't know if you watched How I Met Your Mother properly or not.
Oh, yes.
A lot. Right? Yeah. Blitzgiving, that episode.
Blitz. Yeah, when they all keep passing it back.
Yeah, so it's that, basically. That's what's happening.
Oh, man. Yeah, that's right. 4 out of 5. 4 out of 5.
Good, man.
Yesterday is what killed me.
Abhinav says, Gabe is a freak when it comes to covering cricket matches. Yes, right. I don't know how you do it. You guys just churn out content every single second. Good,
bro. We you know what it is, too? It's so much fun with cricket and especially the IPL. It's tough because it's in the mornings. It would be perfect. It'd be our afternoons. We'd be doing entire matches every day. But man, like we watch baseball as much as we watch cricket. You gotta understand, baseball is 165 games, right? Your team will play 165 games. If I on average in a baseball season, I probably watch 80, if not more, Yankee games. All right, 80, if not more, Yankee games, and especially if they fall within my time frame because they're all in the afternoon. So you work during the day, do what you got to do, and then watch them at night. I know Nick watches almost every Padre home game because he records them. So even if he doesn't watch it live, he'll watch it, for the end of the night. During baseball season, Jody knows Nick is spending most nights watching the Padres play, suffering with his Padres.
Wow.
So we're used to sitting through games for a long time, and we just enjoy it, man. We're fan sports.
No, that's great because, like I said before, I watch sports, but cricket's the one that I watch 95% of my life on, right? Yeah. In terms of sports, there's a bit of tennis, there's a bit of Olympics, athletics, etc. But cricket is the big one, right? So I don't think I can watch another sport like this, like in terms of almost religious. Oh,
there goes Pat.
Yes,
play freely. That's what I want to see.
There we go. Hansel says, "How I Met Your Musher." I love it. I love it.
Yeah, it's actually 162. I say 165. It's 162. You watch 80 Yankee games a year. Geez, even armed robbery gets less of sentence than that. Oh, Han, you're crazy. Yes, I try to watch almost every home game. Nick watches every home game for the Padres because he records them. I don't because I can't stay off social media. So if I don't watch the game live, I won't watch it later on because I know what's happening. I need to watch it live.
I was going to ask you, so when you watch baseball, do you watch any other teams or do you just watch your team?
Oh, I watch all games.
Wow.
I watch
Justice for Boomer, by the way.
Justice for Boomer. Did I miss it? Your comment, Boomer? Mumbai, I think it's DC now. I think that's the last Boomer comment I see there. But yeah, I watch other teams play, especially in my time zone. You got to understand too, my kids play ball, so that's how we spend time together. So we'll watch a ball game because they're also learning as they're watching it.
Push P says, Gabe, you should start a YouTube channel with Nick. I'm sure he has a couple, at least 3 that I know of.
Trust me, we have some YouTube channels there. Same for me, Job. I watch a bit of tennis, some rugby, and occasionally football, but exclusively cricket for me, really. Yeah, you know what's funny? I watch. Wow, they're pressing. They're trying to. I love it. This is the Pat I need to see. This is the Pat I need to see. 19 on 15 balls. He's going out trying to score, pressing. And here's the thing. If you get to you're already close to the depth overs. If you get close to it, you got other guys that can. Stoinis can come in and smash a few sixes. Hitmeyer can come and smash a few sixes, but you gotta score. You can't take all these singles. You need boundaries. You gotta score. Definitely no dot balls. Gabe, do you watch UFC or kickboxing? A little bit of UFC, little bit. Good.
I was just gonna say, Lazy Superstar just made one of the funniest jokes that I didn't. It took me about a minute to understand.
Let me find it. Who said it?
It's Lazy Superstar.
Oh yeah, Lazy Superstar has some good stuff. Go ahead.
Just saw Azjad's video. From the title, I thought it would have been a terrible performance by Zimbabwe if they lost under 1 minute. Because I wrote like in under 1 minute. Oh, love it. Absolutely.
They lost in under 1 minute. They lost all 10 wickets in under a minute.
That would be so cool if we ever saw that. That would be a balling performance. Wow.
That would be a hot pocket match. Nick and I already call it a hot pocket match when guys are out there and it's a collapse. We call it a hot pocket match. They ready to go back in the locker room. They want no business about being out there.
Jihan, I wouldn't call WWE a sport, but yeah, I watch WWE. But I watch the reviews on YouTube. There's a channel called What Culture WWE or
I love What Culture.
Right, so that's all I watch. I don't watch the actual matches. I literally go on their thing and then I'm like, okay, this is what happened in wrestling this week. In an hour, I find out exactly what happened the entire week.
Let me see something. Renil, how do I do this? Because I keep getting asked this question. How do I add a moderator?
If you click on the person's name,
right?
Not here, but when you're on your YouTube, like the actual YouTube channel, I think there's an option to make someone moderator, because I know Jamie Alter did it once and he made me moderator randomly and I have no idea how he did it. But he was like, oh yeah, I just clicked on button and it kind of worked. There's a super chat, by the way, by Light Yagami.
Let me see something. Here we go. VK wanted to bowl first. Dhoni chose to bat. just shows Dhoni's experience. I think CSK is the first team to pick batting first in Wakanda. Yeah, CSK, Dhoni's captaincy has been amazing. I'm going to try something, Renell. You're going to be my experiment, but thank you, Light Yamagi, is it?
Yeah, Yagami. It's
Yagami?
totally, yeah. And it's an Iron Man picture as well. It looks cool. Half Iron Man, half Tony Stark.
Yeah, that is cool. I just noticed that. Because it's a day game, no do. It was a day game, no do. I mean, Dhoni is fabulous, man. Bottom line.
Yeah.
So let me see something. Day game, no do. I'm actually going to see if I could do it from my phone.
Okay.
So you could live chat. How do I add a moderator? If you want to take over real quick, read some comments.
Yeah, of course. Right now, I'm getting adverts on my screen, so I'm going to go through the points here. Jitesh says you should watch Death Note. I think I've seen a couple of episodes of Death Note, if I can't. At least a season or whatever, like 10, 15. But it was a while ago, a very, very long time ago. Joy says Wakanda returns.
Renil, you are moderator, my friend. Renil, friend of the channel, you are moderator. I think I did it right, or did I block her?
Do you know what? I'm going to go in as me, and I'm going to comment and ask her to block me, and if she can, then she's the moderator. Don't block me, or else I complain to Nick.
Nope, Renil is the moderator. She's objective. I love it.
Let's see if I can type something, and if you can block me. I think you can only block for about five minutes, right? 5 minutes.
It worked. Look at that. You guys are teaching the old man something.
Yeah, it worked. There we go. There's a spanner against Renel's name. Yeah, she's a moderator. Great job. So officially, she can block people when she's annoyed with them. That's always there.
When I miss all the comments that I'm gonna miss, she can moderate it. That's awesome. That's awesome. I learned something new.
See, this is the thing. You learn something new every day. That's what happens to me as well.
You know what I'm saying? However, is this the real Renil or the fake Renil? Can you imagine? I just put the fake Renil as the moderator.
Oh, wow. Andrew
Gabe,
says,
asking a question, why is IPL going during this COVID time, but at least people stay home to watch IPL cricketers and bio bubble, no crowd? I agree with that statement. You know what? These guys are working. They're safe in how they're doing it. I haven't heard too many cases of any players catching COVID, so they're doing really good in their bubbles or whatnot. But it keeps people home. It gives them some entertainment. And here's something that's not spoken about enough, Asjad. And as an educator, that's part of the reason why I wanted to go back to school. Mental health is not spoken about enough. And, in the beginning of the pandemic, when there were literally no sports, we were locked inside TV, watching the news. That's not good for you. Watching the news 24 hours a day, worrying about this and the numbers. I was sitting in front of CNN. Plus, we had the protests and the riot here. I'm watching in front of the TV 10, 12 hours a day. And it was too much. I said, no. The only escape I had was YouTube. Honestly, I was so happy once cricket started. It was the first big sport. Nick and I started doing it. That England versus West Indies series took me out of the depression I was in. And I think that sports, think about it. We love sports. We're passionate about sports. It helps us forget about the tragedies currently going on. So I think it's important that they do continue to play.
Agreed. There's a super chat by Light Yagami again.
Let me find it.
Rahul
Here we go.
There we go.
Not just because of do factor, but he predicted the pitch would be slower in the second inning.
He played Imran Tahir as well.
He claimed he came out here. And I think that you can only do that when you got the amount of time and experience Dhoni has. You know what I mean? That's the kind of thing that a keeper, by the way, another keeper, they've criticized Sanju Samson for, because he's not making the right decisions also on whether to bat either when he does win the toss, you know what I mean? Or whether to field and bowl. And I think he just doesn't have that experience yet. I like Sanju Samson. I just think he needs... Come on.
Oh, that's just a single. They've
got 1,000 fielders out there, man.
That's definitely what it looks like, doesn't it? Rahul says, Azad, finally you're here. Tell Gabe how to pronounce Vankade.
Wankare.
Yeah, you pronounce it fine. I think it's when you read something very quickly, that's the only time it messes. Otherwise, your pronunciation's fine. Don't worry about it.
Unblock Renil. I didn't block Renil. Renil is the blocker.
Yeah, she can't be blocked anymore. Oh,
Get it out.
That's gone for 4.
Dropped.
I think it dropped just right in front of what is it? Nick's favorite bowler from last season, Khalil Ahmed.
Look at Rashid's face. Rashid is generally shocked when he gives up a boundary. He's like,
What happened? I can't do that. Oh, that's crazy.
Renil is the new captain. Mush.
Oh, once again, this time down leg side. What is Rashid Khan doing? Oh, that was not a good delivery. That's actually down leg, and it hit his glove, so that's gone for 4.
Wow. How many extras is that, bro?
A lot.
You cannot win games like this.
I think that one actually hit the bat, but let me just see how many extras they've actually given already. There must be a couple. They've given 3. Only 2 wides and that 1 no ball, right? By Vijay Shankar, obviously.
Renil is the imposter. Run!
Yes, revenge is sweet. Agent of Chaos. Yes, it is. All hail Dictator Renil. Right. By the way, I explained to you how to add a moderator. I can't remember, so I might have to ask you whenever I do it.
I got you. Everybody, Renil OP in the chat. Renil is overpowered. We just gave her the Infinity Gauntlet. She's Thanos.
Just make sure Captain Marvel's around to stop the hand from clicking.
Exactly. Renil OP.
Wow. Andrew Cook says, Gabe, if you make Asjad the moderator, he will be able to post it. All right, okay, that's cool. I didn't know that.
You'll be able to post?
Yeah, I didn't know that. I don't know if you can do it through StreamYard or do you have to go around in a circle?
I got to go through YouTube probably. Can you add more than 1 mod? Let's find out.
Sure you can.
This is an experiment here. Asjad, type something in the chat.
Oh. There we go. Hello.
All right, let me see something. Add moderator. Boom. Try that.
Right. Let me see if I can post a link or anything. To be honest, I'll be happy either way. I want to post a link if that's all right. I want to see if
yeah, go ahead. Matter of fact, if you can post the link to Cricket for Us 2.0, where we'll be catching. Well, we should have been catching the rest of the first 15, the 15, but we'll I guess catch the second innings there.
Yeah. Just type after the OP. Right. Let me just see. I've just posted a link, but that might not have come through. I'm just gonna write hello, maybe that. Yeah, it says I'm a moderator, which is good. What? Smith just got
dropped. Just dropped him.
I think is it Siddharth Kaul?
They're having a nightmare of a game. That's 3 drops. What is going on?
This is like back in actually November when the last IPL was happening. You saw so many drops.
Oh, the drops were. I was gonna say, this is you can't do it.
It is madness. It is genuinely madness. Everyone's just losing their mind right now.
Let me ask you a question. Look at Renil. Revenge time, Gabe. Remember, Gabe, you blocked me waiting for this moment. She's gonna block me.
Right.
Am I addicted to cricket? Absolutely. Do you think they dropped them intentionally because Steve Smith is scoring at a slow pace to keep guys like Hitmeyer and them off strike? Think about this. They have dropped 74 people. That's the only reason I say no. But it wouldn't be a bad strategy to look at Chahal in that last RCB game. What was he? 0 for 10? He almost had 2 whole overs without getting a run. Come on. Come on.
Oh, man. That could be a tactic. Honestly, I think we talked about it before. This could be a tactic that teams have used or use in the future. Right. For some reason, when I have commented, by the way, Gabe, it doesn't let me post any links, which, again...
That's weird. I see it in the private chat. You just sent it to me, though, right?
Yeah. I've just sent it in the private chat because, obviously, it wasn't working here. But, yeah, I'm going to try it again. It doesn't work. Oh!
There you go. It worked.
It did.
Nice.
It did.
Beautiful.
All right, okay. That's what we needed. Thank you for this honor. Thank you for this honor.
Yeah, of course. Oh.
Good Yorker by Shankar. Right. You remember a couple of games ago.
Shankar, bro, because all the wickets fall in the end. But I went with Avish Khan because I just think that the Sunrisers are going to be chasing. They're probably going to lose, which means they're going to lose a lot of wickets. I can see 3 or 4. Gabe, you're a genius. It's dropped deliberately. It looks like because that was just a deliberate drop. How do you drop that?
You drop it by literally not looking at the ball.
Yeah,
like,
exactly. That's okay. He caught it, and literally it was a delay reaction too. He caught it, and then, oops. Really?
Ravi, I'm not that old timer. Neither is Gabe. We're not old timers. Maybe mentally I am, but not physically. Goodness. Thanks, Andrew Cook. Thank you for that. Appreciate it.
Boomer says, Gabe, pro tip, never pick
Shankar.
Hey, when you ball in the death overs, you get wickets in Chennai. Just saying.
Yep, you definitely do.
CFA family, let me know any spams in the chat. Destroy all spams. Commander Renell, please don't block me. 131 for 2, guys. 131 for 2. If they don't get the 160, I think that they're in trouble. What do you think?
I think they'll get to 150. There'll be 150 for 3 or something like that at the end.
That's not enough. That's not enough.
They'll have to. This is the thing. It's Chennai, right? So you have to take everything. If Sunrisers do what they did in the previous game, where they literally they scored 50 runs in the power play or something, right? And 70 runs in the first 8-9 overs. So if they do that, then yes, it'll be difficult. But right as of this moment, I think 150 can be defendable if they pick up those early wickets. Warner, Bairstow, it's defendable, but it's going to be hard. It's like, just imagine whatever Mumbai can defend, right? Whatever Mumbai can defend, just add 15 runs to that. And that's what any other team could probably defend because Mumbai's
just added. I know, right? Because Mumbai was defending. That's what I was telling people. Mumbai won those first 2 games that they won. Well, they lost the first one, but even the games they won, they were defending small totals. It's just they cannot play spin, man. They have not put up a huge total at all this year.
Haven't. Nope. Renell, I think you might want to do your first block as the mod. I don't know who it is.
Get him. Get him.
Jitesh did it on purpose as well.
Get him.
If I fail my duty, remove me as moderator, okay? Don't worry. I'm back up as well.
So I have faith in you, Renell. I have faith in you.
132 for 2.
Get the hammer, Renell. Oh, gosh. Come on. Let's go, Pant. Pant needs a 50 here.
He does. Super over Sunday. The doctor, I don't think there's a super over happening today. It's going to be a difficult one.
Gosh, Smith, 16 on 16. This isn't test, man. He's got to score. At this point, he's got to realize the last 3 overs, score.
Where are you? Let me block you, Jitesh. There we go. Oh, everyone keeps moving up. Put user in timeout. Did that work? Did Jitesh disappear? I don't know.
I think so. I am a blue soap smuggler. Oh, First Amendment right, please.
In 2019, RCB lost their first 6 games and finished last. I still enjoyed it more than this year. Oh, that's gone for 4 as well. Edge goes for 4. Steve Smith is now 20 off 18. Nice.
Come on, Smudge. He needs to hit a 6, another boundary, something.
Krishna, you are completely correct on that front. Gabe is a cool man indeed.
I try.
Yeah, I try. That's what I do when someone says that.
Oh man,
on the stream.
Oh, you know, Renil always has an open invitation. It was funny. I tried to get Renil on the stream one time, and she helped me out with the CPL when we were doing our CPL overview.
Yeah.
And, I blocked it / report.
Oh, I love it.
Oh, justice for Renil. She's gonna put me in timeout.
There's 85 likes. Please, we need 100 on this one. Please, everyone in the chat, please like, share.
Renil, when I notice somebody, I'm gonna tell you, Renil, stick them in the bathroom. You know what that reference is from, Ajad?
I actually don't. But Rishabh Pant doing Pantonian things. What's the reference?
That's from a movie called The Bronx Tale. And there's a cool scene in The Bronx Tale where they're gambling, right? And they're playing craps in a basement. So it's funny, right? He comes up with all these reasons why he doesn't want these other people gambling with him because he's got this kid rolling the dice for him. So he's like, whoa. Coffee cake face? Looking at that face. I don't want that face looking at this face when he's rolling my dice. No. Go put a towel over his head. He's like, come on, Sonny. I'm not going to put a towel over my head. You know what? Stick him in the bathroom. Eddie Mush, you know, my character, Eddie Mush. Yeah. He's like, Eddie Mush, I don't want your money touching my money while the kid's rolling my dice. He's like, come on, Sonny. My money's good. What did I say? Stick him in the bathroom. Like, he's just sticking people in the bathroom. Oh, dude, it is. I'm gonna send you some clips.
Yes, please.
Of it on Twitter, bro. You'll crack up, man. Watch the whole film; it's good. But those are some of my favorite scenes.
I will definitely check it out. Oh wow! SRH has to win to make the IPL points table interesting. Yes, they do need to win. Right now,
score prediction.
150 again. I'm going 155 maximum. 155 maximum.
You're crazy. I say they're at 160, 165 easy. They're gonna have a big over. You tell me they're not gonna have one big over, bro? Not one.
I'm hoping, but I'm trying to manage expectations.
Right now it's 40, right?
142. Yeah, 142 for 2.
You telling me in 2 overs they're only gonna get 8 more runs? You're crazy.
155. I've gone up to 155. Is Siddharth Kaul bowling? Oh, okay, no, 190. 190 coming up.
He said 190. 190.
Oh, wow.
I'd say 165 is realistic.
It probably is. I think 165 is a good total on this pitch as well.
On this pitch,
total. Yeah, 100%. 100%. Which movie are you talking about? It's called Bronx Tale, did you say?
A Bronx Tale. It's called A Bronx Tale. That movie's hilarious. That's where my character Eddie Mush is from. If you guys watch that movie, you'll see what I mean. The guy's got no look at all. It's hilarious.
Good Yorker by Cole there. First up, Warner, Bairstow, Williamson will be key like Kale, the boss, Mayank for Punjab.
Come on, Pat. Give me a 50, Pat. Give me a 50. It's funny, right?
Yeah.
So Mush goes into the crap game with 100. He's like, Sonny, let me get 100. I want to play. So somebody's like, all right, here you go, Mush. Get it out of the way. You jinx. The guy's never hit a number in his life. Puts down the 100. Immediately, first roll, loses his money. Everyone that's just fun, bro.
So that's the thing. I've never been a betting or gambling man. And on goes.
Get it out.
2 for 3.
Get it out. No, caught.
Out.
So who do you send now against? Against?
Do you go Hetmeyer? Do you go Hetmeyer or Stoinis?
I go Hetmeyer now. Then Stoinis. What do you think?
I'm happy with that, but the thing is, right? Both of them can go from ball one. So if there was a spinner bowling, I'd send Akshar Patel. Okay, if there was a spinner bowling. Otherwise, I think they've gone for They might go for Stoinis. I think they're going for Stoinis. Stoinis seems like a better shout for what Delhi needs them to do. I'm wrong. I am so wrong, Gabe. It's Hetmeyer.
It's Hetmeyer. Told you. Let's go, Hetmeyer.
Mushed. Hetmeyer in.
Because,
man, why mushed? Pan.
Hetmeyer immediately. Wow, Captain Renil, please block Mush. I'm not even allowed to. They're like, stop calling for a 50, Gabe.
Sajid, you're probably right. Even though I'm a huge Smith fan, maybe number 3 or he's useless. Yeah, maybe he shouldn't be batting this low. Yes, ideally he should bat in the top 3 and ideally number 3. But today Pant had to come in at 3. That was the idea. He needed to come in. That was a plan.
Gabe, read Don Antonio's Modesto's comment, please. Let me see if I can find it. Don Antonio's comments. Come on.
Good Yorker by Siddharth Kaul. Just a single to Smith.
That is a good Yorker.
Good Yorker. Very good. Come on, Hetmeyer. Don't disappoint me like Puran doing at the moment. Puran has had a 2-ball duck, a golden duck, and what is apparently called a diamond duck, where you get out without facing the ball. You're
in the presence of Queen Renil Joseph, first of her name, Queen of Andalus, the first man, blocker of spams, bringer of
blue soap,
destroyer of mush.
Oh, this is awesome.
You guys are awesome. That's hilarious.
Abhilash says, Azad, pitches like this in Chippewa get balance between bat and ball. Yep, exactly. Yeah, I agree.
9 balls left, people. 9 balls left. Let's go.
I love this fact about I think he just wrote it about a minute ago. This comment by Abhilash G about the pitches in Chennai. I completely agree. And I think that's how sometimes it needs to be. But in places like Wankhede, it's more like runs galore wherever you go, right?
Can we get a 6 here, please? Can we get a 6?
Ravi, yes, he is misused. I agree with that. However, Puran has disappointed. We can't disregard that point. Yes, he's in the wrong position, but he still hasn't scored much at all. Come on, Smith. Prove everyone wrong and get 60 runs. Almost impossible. Yeah, Krishna, that's right. Yeah, he has to prove himself in 2020. Boomer says Chipotle in Chennai. Dude, don't make me hungry, man. I'm fasting, please. Telling you.
Come on, dude. This is ridiculous. They cannot. You're gonna be closer than I am. I said 165. You said 150. It's 145 for 3. 1 ball left. It's over. They're going at a run of ball. This is ridiculous.
So that call is bowled well. I was wrong by saying 190. He's bowled well. Bowled well.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God. No way. Is that no.
Yeah.
No.
That's out, bro.
Hetmeyer. Right.
Wow.
Stoinis comes in next.
Now it's Stoinis.
Yep. Hetmeyer. Oh, Parv. That is wordplay to the finest.
Oh.
Rahane knocking Smith's door. Hetmeyer gone.
Bro,
Ishan Kishan.
I'm worried it might not even get to 150 now.
They've got 1 over left. They got 1 over to score. That's what I'm saying. This track, this pitch is that type of pitch. The last 10 is where it's going to be difficult. The first 10 you have to go as hard as possible, but after that point, it's difficult. Right, Gabe, I'm gonna change the timing on my other stream.
Yeah.
Just change it to whenever this innings ends, basically. I'm gonna change it to that.
Go for it, brother. Steve Smith doesn't fit T20 format. He's slow, man. I mean, he's scoring at least. He's not losing his wicket. Yes, he's at 100 strike rate. You don't want it, or a little over 100, 109. But it's better than going out on a duck or not scoring, man.
Yeah.
You've seen so many players this year struggle to even stay out there, bro.
Yep. Yeah, definitely. 100%. This is the thing. This pitch is made for batsmen such as Steve Smith. If Steve Smith came in at 3, okay, maybe he would be at a point where he'd be 35 of 28 or 29, and then he would be smashing 4s and 6s and stuff. Thank you, Ray. Thank you for that. Join in as Judd on second innings. Thank you. Yeah, I'll be starting my stream for the second innings. I think that'll be easier because Gabe, I know you do have to bounce after this one if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, definitely. Yep. Make sure you mod Renil over there so she can take care of the moderation over there.
All the spammers, or wait, where is that? Oh, there it is. So the blocker of spans, bringer of blue soap, destroyer of mush. That please copy paste this in some way, shape, or form. Don, just please do that. This is
know what? Yeah, that is Renil's dude. I gotta take a picture of that dude because that is hilarious.
Oh man,
that is classic.
Oh, Nikhil, the reason is because she's the moderator. That's why her name is coming up as Blue. Don't you dare criticize Smudge. He played a fine match losing innings. Boomer. Love it. Absolutely.
Oh, you guys are out of control. He played
match losing. I've never heard that term before. What a match losing innings that.
Bro, they're taking singles. What is going on? Turn the bat and get underneath the ball. Put it in the air. It's not rocket science.
Stoinis, 1 off 1, 100 strike rate. Let's make this 350 strike rate. Maybe not. Let's keep it to 100 then. Oh, can he swing? He can swing. This is the thing. It's difficult on this pitch. I'm not going to just blame the pitch, however, because the bowling has been pretty good. For this track, SRH in the last 6 overs have bowled very well.
You know what? I don't think so. Is this a Bairstow? I'm going to let you answer this question. Is this a Bairstow day? Bairstow, in my opinion, does better against pace. This track is so slow. Right there, you saw Stoinis had to hold up his bat and then make contact so late because the balls, they're mistiming it. It's taking too long.
Again, miscues that one, but at least that one goes to the boundary. Steve Smith top edges that over third man for 4. Finally, there's a boundary. Okay, they get to 152, right? They pass the 150 hurdle. Just need to score 150s. Do you want to call it par? Would you call it par?
I'd say 150 is par for this course. 150.
The only runs he gets is from edges. Yep, that's what Murthy says.
Renil, I'll send it to you on Twitter. They need a 6. Yep. I'd like to see 160. I think 160.
Come on. Yes, it is. Out there. 6.
Let's go, Smudge. Let's go, Smudge.
The one good shot. Good shot, Smith.
Good shot. 158. You think, come on, 2 more to 160. Real Neil said between 150 and 160. Gabe, can you send Don Antonio's? Yeah, I'll send it as soon as I get off of here, Renil. That was hilarious, by the way, Don Antonio. Great work.
Yeah, brilliant.
Even let's be honest, every single swing Smudge takes is awkward.
Yeah.
He doesn't look pretty as a cricketer. As far as his swings, it's not orthodox.
Just run. Good. That's exactly what you needed. They need 160 to win the match. Fine. 160 to win the match. 8 and over from the get-go. It's good. That's a good shout. That's not a bad shout at all. 159 for 4 at the end of 20 overs. Smith not out once again, 34. But I thought that him staying till the end was beneficial because he was settled in. Anyone who would come in who was new, right, would have found it a lot difficult. We saw Hetmeyer. We saw Stoinis find it difficult as well.
This kind of pitch, it takes you a while, and you don't have that kind of time. I think that they're doing a great job, and as much as I criticize Pant for his captaincy so far this year, playing Smudge in these slower pitches has helped because he can stay out there while other guys are losing their wickets too quickly. You know what I mean? So it's par for the course. We'll see what happens. Guys, thank you so much for joining me. I'm going to start getting ready. Please go join Ajat over at Cricket For Us 2.0. I'll be in there in the chat. Not moderating, by the way, because you know what I mean. I can't get that kind of power. You already saw what happened to Renell. I'll be blocking people left and right. I may block myself. Well, what happened? What happened? But we'll see what happens, guys. Renell, thank you for volunteering and moderating. I'm going to go ahead and send you that right now. Everybody that's been here since the first game at 3 a.m. this morning, much love. I appreciate you guys. And I will see you over at Cooking Forest 2.0. Ajad, any other words, brother?
Just, I'm very happy Pant batted. I'm very happy with that Prithvi Shaw got runs. I'm glad Smith stayed till the end. And Sunrisers bowled well in the death, especially Rashid Khan doing Rashid Khan things. It was a lot of fun. Let's get this sorted. Let's see if DC can actually come back and Avesh Khan actually pick up a few wickets. That'll be fun. That'll be good.
And I just put in the link again there for you guys. So you can follow that link there to Cooking Forest 2.0. I'll give you all a minute to click on it so you can get there directly. While I'm doing that, let me try and send this to Renell. And yeah, guys, you know the deal. I'll tweet it to you, Renell.
Same bat time,
same bat channel.
There we go. All right. Thank you, Gabe. I'll see you in a bit. Cheers.
All right, brother.
See you. Bye.
Later.